Do you remember when minutes counted? I might be aging myself just a little bit, but when I grew up, we had this thing called long distance phone calling, and it was by the minute. If you were on too long, you got charged a ton. My mom would always limit my phone calls to my friends to, 5, 10 minutes, or maybe a half an hour once a month. We got our cell phones, and suddenly, again, we were given maybe 500 or 1,000 minutes a month to speak on our phones for a certain amount of time. We were given limited text. Heck, even Twitter used to be only 140 characters. Limits. We used to have all these limits, and it made us very mindful of how we spent our time, how much time we invested in conversations, and I think that mindfulness probably carried over to the rest of our life too, because we were very aware of what time it was and what we had to do, making sure that we didn't waste too much time. Now, there's no limits on much of anything. We can talk as long as we want, we can sit at our computers as long as we want. We can be doing one thing and looking at another screen doing something else. I don't know how mindful we are anymore. And I think, for me personally, I've probably lost more minutes since I've been given more minutes to lose without consequences than I ever used to. So that's all I've got really this morning is to pop this thought into your brain. What if you went back to thinking that we've got limited minutes? You don't have as much time left as you think. I saw a post on LinkedIn the other day that talked about the fact that we only have a certain amount of minutes left in our life if we live an average of 80 years. Well, how many minutes have you spent? How many minutes have you got left? How are you going to spend those minutes? Now, I'm not going to tell you how to spend those minutes. It's not my business. But do you want them to just go by with you mostly unaware, or do you want to be mindful and intentional with how you spend each one of them? Thanks for spending a couple with me this morning. Go out, make it a great weekend.